know. I'm a Rocketman. Rocketman, I'm running out of skills, your pants alone.
Hello there everybody, it's me, the Canadian Rebuff, with a review of Rocketman. Rocketman follows Elton John from his boyhood days playing the piano to his rise to fame to his downward spiral into addiction. Interesting little fact, the director of this movie, Dexter Fletcher, was originally going to direct Bohemian Rhapsody. However, he was only brought on to direct the final weeks of shooting after Bryan Singer was fired. After seeing Rocketman, I have no doubt in my mind that his version of Bohemian Rhapsody would have been far better. Taron Egerton absolutely nails the part in both looks and voice. He did not settle just to lip sync his own stuff. He actually did all the dubbing for the songs. He recorded all his own versions of the songs. Every bit of music and singing is done by Taron Egerton himself. He also does a really good job capturing the stage energy that Elton John brought with him wherever he went. I've of course never been to an Elton John concert, but I think it's safe to assume that the wild, crazy energy of his performance were accurately portrayed in the movie. Now, the film is less of a traditional biopic. For one thing, it's not just Elton who does all the singing. Other characters in the story do it too. One of the really sad parts is Elton's estranged relationship with his father. All he wanted was his dad to just give him a hug, but unfortunately his dad was not that type of person. And whenever he showed an interest in something, his dad would not take an interest or say some vague thing that would try to discourage him. And it's interesting how it's not just, oh, he comes up with the song and then he goes to record it, then he's on tour. No, it's not that. That's not how they present the music. It's more of a fantasy musical. Each of the songs that are played serve a purpose to the scene. Saturday Nights Are Right for Fighting is used when a pub fight is breaking out when Elton John gave his first performance as a child. It was a very unique way of incorporating his music into his life story. Now, when it gets to the substance abuse, it gets really depressing. Most movies that feature substance abuse do not glorify it. It lets you know the right away once he started entering the party life, that's when life got worse for him. It is genuinely depressing. Like, for a good 2/3 of this movie, it was a very bright and more or less happy sort of film. But as it went on following his touring life, his party life, it just got sadder and sadder. But as we all know, he eventually went into rehab and became sober. And that's where they use I'm Still Standing, an appropriate end to the movie. I don't know what it is, but why does Hollywood think that music managers are nothing but scumbags who try to take all their clients' money? I know it's for the sake of a story. You need a villain, an antagonist, but it's become such a staple of the music biopic genre that you wonder, wow, why does anybody get a manager? The sleazy manager is just one of the things you can expect from this movie. Once he starts slipping into party life and substance abuse, you can expect the eventual fallout with family and friends. The way it's done is very impactful, and it breaks your heart to see him lose so many of his loved ones, even if it is a bit of a cliche. Rocketman puts a fresh twist on the genre, with Egerton's amazing performance driving the film to new heights and musical numbers turning it into a full-blown fantasy. It's not afraid to get dreary, and it balances out its whimsical sequences with heartfelt drama. It's created a new standard for the musical biopic, a standard that should be viewed multiple times at the theater or on Blu-ray. Alright, that's my review of Rocketman. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Leave your answer and thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you're new here. And as always, this is the Canadian Rebuff saying I hope you had a fantastic weekend at the movies. See ya!